let's get right into it. We got, I think, the most feared man in battle rap. He's up there for me with JC and whatnot. He's up there with Briz as far as the most dangerous to stand in front of. Listen, Big Kannon is on with us, so we about to go ahead and have the conversation with the congregation. What up, Big Kannon?
Man, what's popping with it, Battle Rap Radar? What's going on, man?
Man, it's another day, man. We're glad that you you decided to go ahead and come on the show. We got a lot to talk about with you, man. You've been making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Hey, low key, this is one of the best shows I've ever heard, man, to be honest. Like, I love this show, man. I listen to it a lot, man. This is a really dope show, man. I like the fact y'all got a female host, you know what I'm saying, that know what she's talking about, bro. Like, I really fuck with that. And the fact that it's a lot of y'all, man, y'all real knowledgeable on this shit, man. So I appreciate even being on the show.
That. We appreciate
that's
nothing but respect. But, man, Big, listen, you had probably one of my favorite battles to watch with Danger Zone at the Writers Volume 1 card.
Yeah.
And I got to say, man, you surprised the hell out of me because I never seen you like that in that type of mode. You were, like, your aggression was definitely 10 times higher, but every word, like, they hung on your word way more than I've ever seen before. How did it feel to be in that type of atmosphere where I believe it was John, if I'm not mistaken, that said it felt like JC versus Chilla in there.
Yeah.
You know, where every line just killed. How did it feel to be in that atmosphere?
Man, you know, like, Danger Zone, man, like, aside from him as a battler, that's actually my nigga. You know, that's like, I consider that nigga a brother, you know what I'm saying? And to come in that battle, man, like, I had a lot of battles around that time. So I just wanted to prepare with the thought process of, man, I hope this nigga don't kill me. Because I know he has that potential to do so. So when, you know, me and this nigga is in that ring and we battling, it was like, man, like, it was like a Foreman Ali type of situation, you know what I'm saying? And it was so fucking hot in there that it was just like Miller. Like, it was just like that. Like, I could have died on stage and my battle would have went on with my soul attached. That's how fucking hot it is. So, you know, it was, but just being in that mode, man, seeing the fans react to his shit, seeing the fans react to my shit, it was amazing, man. I loved it.
Man, I love that battle too, man. That shit was wild.
Definitely, man. Hey, man, when you get when a lot of people bring up top 5 active battle rappers, your name probably for on a lot of lists, man. You're not on there, man. And for me, I think you one of the top 5. You probably one of the top 5 out right now. You consistent, man. Yeah, man. A lot of niggas don't want to stand in front of you. I think, would you ever be, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you would be open to, you know what I'm saying, getting on one of these, like, URL main cards, like a Born Legacy or like a, you know, so like a Summer Madness or something, standing in front of one of them. And if so, like, who would you want to stand in front of?
Man, it doesn't matter, man. Like, from my career, bro, from the genesis of my career, from when I first battled a nigga, I never gave a fuck about who I battled. I never cared because my thought process is if you think that you're a better rapper than me, I step in the ring and I'm going to show you that you're not. So that's my thought process, period. So it don't matter about name. It don't matter about tears, all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. So I don't give a fuck which one of them niggas they want to put up there. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. Whoever it ends up being, they're going to die, point blank, period. I don't give a fuck about who it is. So if I battled on URL, I would love to. Like, I would love to, man, only because, like, niggas call them, you know, they have some of the higher level of competition over there. And when I say higher level of competition, I don't even mean from my standards, but just from the standards of what the fans believe. So the fans believe a lot of them in the game. So I just want to prove that, all right, if y'all think these niggas are the top, you know, y'all have to show that same level of respect for me. So I want to get over there and do my thing. That's the only reason.
Man, that's what it seems like for a while, especially with every single battle. I mean, you had classics with everybody that used to be what used to be writer's block and whatnot. Now I don't know. I want to go ahead and get the word from you. I didn't see if you announced anything, but is it true that you are actually down with Dot Mob now?
Yeah, man, it's Dot Mob right now, bro. Like it's Dot Mob. And a lot of people, feel a certain way about it, and I'm glad that y'all show was the first show I could actually explain it, with. Niggas don't even understand. Like, I've been so cool with Rex for years. Like, Rex has always been a nigga that's been in my corner, and he was always a nigga who always used to tell me, like, bro, what's up, nigga? You need to be a Dot, nigga. You supposed to been over here. But at the time, I was with writer's block, and, I didn't want to mix, situations. So me being with writer's block deterred me from actually getting with Dot Mob. And so when this situation happened to where writer's block is no more, I just felt like, not to say like, hey, this is done, all right, let me hop here. Like, it was just so sporadic, the fact that I seen Rex at the battle I was supposed to, because I was supposed to battle Rosenberg this weekend. And Rosenberg, he wasn't there. So, Rex and me was chopping it up, and he was just like, man, what's up, nigga? What's the deal? You supposed to been or not? And I'm like, man, fuck it, man, nigga. You know what I mean? And then it just happened.
The perfect opportunity. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly did not expect that, but then again, I guess I kind of should at this point, just because of the fact that not only is Dot Mob still one of those cliques that are definitely they're the veteran, I guess, they're the vanguard of as far as groups go. They're kind of the ones that started the whole group thing. Now, with you joining them, it's kind of hard to really picture Dot Mob being the biggest force right now in battle rap. Do you feel like with you being there and Snake Eyes and and Show Off, I believe as well, do you guys believe that you guys as a whole will be able to kind of bring back that Dot Mob feel? We know Tay Rock is still Dot Mob, but Cave Gang kind of seems to be more of the known factor from it. It kind of is attached to him completely because it's his own thing. How do you feel about being the ones that got to put Dot Mob back on the map?
Well, it's almost incredible to put Dot Mob back on the map. Like, Dot Mob will forever be a staple in battle rap because some of the two hardest or the two most, notable battle rap MCs from the culture are from Dot Mob, which is Mook and Rex. So if you talk about two individuals as decorated as them, it's very hard to put them back on the map. Now, in regards to ushering a new wave, of Dot Mob, I definitely understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, being that new wave of Dot Mob, like, I'm not trying to take over and do all that shit. I ain't trying to do that. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to keep pushing forward. My agenda is that I'm one of the best niggas out there, and them niggas say they're gonna help me, and we're doing that. So that's why I'm Dot Mob, as well as my affiliation with Rex and whatever. You know what I mean? That's my nigga. So there it is.
Yeah.
Right, definitely. Hey, Queen, man, get in here, man. I'm sure you got some stuff you wanna ask, man. Get in here.
Yeah, definitely. So I was actually going off of what you just said. I really like that because, I'm kind of like not always crazy about fire battle rappers. I'm not going to say if you suck, go ahead, join the team. I don't care. But to me, you are one of the people who, like, I always like to see battle rappers who stay true to themselves. We was going through this with JC in our last show, and I love how you just have always stayed true to yourself. You don't come on stage on one battle and you're acting a certain way, and then, you switch it up for the crowd. So I just love to know kind of a little bit about your background and your upbringing and kind of what influenced you to get into battle rap, and how do you stay true to yourself with your bars, because I love the way that you set up your bars, because it's not something where you're copying another battle rapper, but it's always like, yeah, that's Big Kannon. You know what I mean? Like, those 3 rounds that you come with are always you. So where do you draw your influence from?
Like, I've always been in a position to where I had to to stand out, you know, amongst other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I've always been a battle rapper. You know, I mean, I did music. You know, music is my heart. That's the essence. So, you know, when I was in groups with niggas and days like that with the music, you know, I always had to stand out because them niggas were so cold. Like I was always, you know, amongst niggas that were some of the best in my area, some of the best in my region. So I had to make sure that I was either, you know, above where they were or at least at standard for where them niggas were. So, you know, I'm a real heavy, you know, advocate of being yourself and being original because I feel like if you yourself, not everybody is alike. Not everybody is the same. So if that is the case, then you know, if you stay true to yourself, then you're going to sound like yourself because no one else can do so. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm real happy about that shit. I hate niggas sounding like other niggas. That's why I hate a lot of these URL niggas. They sound fucking horrible, you know, because they all sound like fucking, no, for real. Like, niggas is either twerk
now. They all sounded like, yeah.
Niggas is either twerk, niggas is either Prez Mafia, niggas is a lot of different niggas right now, and they're not themselves, so I don't fuck with it. But when it comes to, you know, how I started and what my approach is like I just want to be the best, man. Like I want to be one of them niggas that people say at the end of my career that, man, every time I seen this dude or when I seen this dude, he was fire. And that's once I get that, once I feel like I've accomplished that, then I can leave battle rap. But until then, man, like, that's my goal. Like, I need more people to know, like, about what I do. And right now, you know, I still got work to do. And until I get that, you know, that shit where I want it to be, hey, I'm going to keep going.
I mean, it seems like that you on that path. It really do. And I just kind of like want to just kind of jump off of what you kind of said there, Kannon. As far as you know, a lot of people talk about their legacy and whatnot. You definitely have battled some of the most dangerous, you know, MCs, especially at the point where they're on fire and you create classics. Now, I kind of want to get into your skill of just your freestyling ability and whatnot. Did that kind of take place, like, as far as early in your career? Like, have you always had that ability? Is that something that you kind of worked on as a skill, or is that just like a natural talent that you personally have?
I've always been able to freestyle. You know, like, and shout out to my old manager, man. His name is Andre Fletcher. You know, like Andre, you know, from my previous battles, my first few battles, niggas would always see him with the suit. You know, he was always the nigga behind me with the suit. It was him and the nigga with the waves. That's all they knew.
Oh, yeah.
Was the nigga with the waves and the nigga with the suit, you know, and them niggas was always with me. And he used to always tell me, Kannon, you need to start incorporating your freestyle ability into your battles. And, you know, at first, you know, I wasn't doing it as heavily, but I really started doing it, like, really with the Old Red battle. The Old Red battle was where I really said, all right, man, I'm finna really show niggas my freestyle ability. Actually, I'm lying. It was the battle with 10 Shoe. That was the battle I had in London. That was my first London joint. And from there, it just sparked, you know, a lot of like freestyles from me. And, you know, I feel like I'll do that pretty well, man. So I'll just try to put it out there in the world and, you know, see if people fuck with it.
Definitely. I want to kind of ask you about your relationship with ARP. Like, we kind of saying RBE like shoot up the rank, like not the rankings, but you know what I'm saying, they want RBE is like one of the top leagues right now, and I think you probably ARP, you probably like one of his top gunners, man. Speak about your relationship with ARP and